year after we had been here, you came to dinner one night.
Yeah.
And you and Barbara came to dinner, and you had a U.S.S. Lexington ball cap on. And I asked you, were you on the Lexington? And you said, no, you were on the Bennington. And I said, what were you on May 26, 1954? And you said something like, I was treating injured people who were being brought up from down below after the explosion. I said, you and I need to talk more about this. Because I was also on that ship as a part of the air group.
I couldn't believe that. I mean, we were...
Well, it's...
to live together, and I mean, it just doesn't happen that way there where you...
No, it doesn't.
I mean, it was a small world, isn't it? It was the worst sea disaster we've ever had. Peacetime disaster that I think the Navy's ever had.
I was somewhat removed from the area where it was exploded. All I heard was the ship shuddered, and there were 3 loud booms, boom, boom, and then we saw a green acrid smoke coming out of the ventilation system. And since I wasn't a part of the ship's company, I didn't have a emergency station, and those of us who didn't have general quarter stations were told to go to the flight deck and await further assignment. That's exactly what I did. And eventually, after we were nearing shore, we were told to go down to the hangar deck and look for something to do down there. And I was walking through the hangar deck, and some guy said, "Hello, Hauser." And I looked down there and I didn't recognize the person. And he spoke again, and he said, "It's Frank." And Frank Lilly was a parachute rigger first class. He was my best friend. And eventually he, myself, and another person took his litter, and we went over the side to an awaiting ambulance. And it was at that point, as we were going down the ladder over the side of the ship, that the Providence, Rhode Island newspaper took a picture of the 3/4 side of my left side of my head,